Chapter 9, Between the Fire and Me. I tossed the crates into the back of the Jeep and slipped behind the wheel, hands shaking, trying to remember what little I know about driving a standard transmission. I know the clutch is important, that's how you shift gears, but which one is the clutch pedal and which one is the brake? Take a guess. I press down on the left pedal, it goes all the way to the floor. Okay, that must be the clutch. I turn the lever on the dash to on. Nothing. Total silence. I jiggle the lever. Still nothing. Forget the Jeep. Run for your life. No, wait. Starter pedal. Yes, remember? Dad said really old Jeeps have a starter pedal, something you had to press down with your foot to make the engine turn over. Find it, boy. Find it or die. I look down and spot a small knobby rubber metal pedal. I press on it with my foot. The most amazing thing happens. The engine turns over and catches. Nothing ever sounded so good as that engine purring. Like it woke up happy from a deep sleep and is ready to get to work. The running engine gives me hope, but the smoke is getting thicker, filling the shed. My eyes sting. What do I do next? How do I make it go? My brain screams, just do something, you idiot! Put this beast in gear and get moving. Yes, but how? There are two stick shifts, one big and one small. One for regular and one for four-wheel drive? I don't know. The bigger stick must be for regular transmission, right? But how do I get it into first gear? Then I see it, a diagram on the dashboard. First gear is to the left and down. Quick, do it or get burned to a crisp. I grab the stick, pull it left and down. It clicks into place. Okay, now put your right foot on the gas pedal and lift the clutch pedal with your left. Careful, don't stall the engine. My left foot accidentally slips off the clutch pedal and wham! There's an awful grinding noise as the Jeep lurches into gear. Suddenly we're out of the shed, me and the Jeep, bouncing through the clearing, knocking down bushes and skinny saplings with fire raging behind us. I'm fighting to get control. The steering wheel bucks in my sweaty hand like a thing alive. I manage to grab hard enough so it stops slipping through my fingers. I'm in control, more or less. I'm steering for the path, steering for my life, because the fire behind me is louder than the engine in front of me. Drive, boy, drive. Go, go, go. I know this sounds crazy, but as me and that old Jeep tear through the clearing, I'm laughing out loud. The vehicle is bucking like a horse, fighting to go wild, and I'm howling in relief, hanging on to that steering wheel like my life depends on it, because guess what? It does. I sneak a look behind just in time to see the lumber camp explode into fire. The sheds are burning, dripping with flames. The birches are going up like skinny white candles, spreading from tree to tree. There are hot threads of red and orange glowing behind the smoke. It would look beautiful if it wasn't so awful. When I get to the old logging trail, I have to choose which way to go, right or left. Instinct tells me I need to head into the wind, so I steer to the left. The Jeep finds the ruts and the steering wheel stops fighting me so much, like it knows the way. Maybe it does. No, that's crazy. It's just a machine. Nuts and bolts and steel. It feels alive because the trail is so bumpy and because my heart is beating hard enough for two. I'm super frightened and super excited at the same time. The fire scares me half to death, but driving the Jeep is the most fun I've ever had. The farther we get down the trail, the less smoke in the air. I'm feeling more confident. I'd like to turn around and check what's happening behind me. Is the fire catching up? But I don't dare take my eyes off the old logging trail. What would Dad say? Keep the wheel in the ruts. Don't stop, because what if you can't get it going again? That would be fatal. Gotta keep moving. Yes, Dad, yes. Put as much distance as possible between the fire and me. I'm pedal to the metal in first gear. I would try for second gear and get more speed, but what if it stalls? And I'm bouncing so hard I'm not sure I can handle going faster. Every now and then we hit a root or a rock that makes the steering wheel shudder and the Jeep groans like it feels pain. I decide not to change anything, just stick with it for now. Try not to worry about what's happening behind me. My mission is to keep it on the path. Dad was always saying, learn as you go, right? So now's my chance. Stay focused, pay attention, and let the vehicle eat up the yards. I'm not sure how long it lasts, the first part of the journey, maybe an hour, maybe 7 miles down the trail. I'm drenched in sweat, but we're doing great, the Jeep and me. And we might have got clear of the fire for good if it wasn't for what happened next.